Hi. Okay, this is gonna be awkward because I hate making videos like a lot. But my followers have been asking me to make videos, so I figured I'd just talk about things that I've been getting asked a lot. People still rape my ask box about questions with my ears, so I figured I'd just explain that now. Basically, what happened was I was at inch and 5/8, and I went up to inch and 7/8, like regularly, fine. They were fine at inch and 7/8, but I stayed there as long as I usually stay at sizes, but I guess it wasn't long enough for that stretch. And then when I went to 2 inches, they got really infected, and I got something called cellulitis. And basically, what happened is a cut was in my ear, and I was wearing acrylic plugs, and so shit got in my ears, and the infection spread down to my throat and my face. Like my whole entire face was covered in cellulitis, like infection, whatever. And I was rushed to the hospital at like 5 in the morning. It sucked, and they told me at the hospital that if I waited 3 more days, I would have died from the infection because it could have spread to my brain or my heart or whatever. So I took them out. I downsized, not to let them close, but just enough so that the infection could heal because the infection couldn't heal with plugs in them. And people are bugging about why my ears are already so big again. It's not because I'm stretching up too quickly. Like, I obviously learned my lesson. That was the worst thing that ever happened to me. But when you have big plugs and you take them out, the tissue is stretched, and when you downsize, the tissue just contracts, but it's still stretched tissue. So when you put plugs back in, like, they stretch themselves back out. It's not like I'm like sizing up ridiculously fast. It's just that my ears, like, every time I put in a pair of plugs, they'd be falling out by the end of the night. So I could just put the next size in. They're perfectly fine. Like, they're doing really good. I've been stretching since I was 12, so it's almost 5 years. This June, it'll be 5 years. And I think that's a decent amount of time to be the size I'm at. And that's pretty much that. Like, I care about my ears. I'm not gonna keep messing them up. Like, people are really freaking out about how big they are. It's not because I'm stretching up really quickly, it's just because that's how it is. I mean, now I'm at inch and 5/8, so that's pretty much, they're not gonna keep stretching themselves out. I mean, there's like a little bit of space, but now I'm gonna just keep stretching up with tape and stop at 2 inches for a while. Someone else asked me how I feel about discrimination against people with piercings and tattoos and everything. I obviously disagree with that. I don't think it should affect how it is to get jobs or how people look at you. But unfortunately, it does. I've been trying to get a job. I've applied it everywhere, even Hot Topic, and I still haven't gotten any luck. And I thought Hot Topic was it for me. Like, that's pretty much where I have my hope because, yeah. But my opinion is that this generation, it's so common to see people with facial piercings, stretched ears, tattoos, that they can't just keep turning people down for jobs because of those things, because they're going to have to start turning down a lot of people. So my hopes are that by the time I'm older and I really do need a job, it'll be okay and I'll be able to find something. Someone else asked how I met my boyfriend Michael. I've known him for a really long time. I met him when I was in 6th grade, like through friends at the mall or whatever, because that's what kids do here. Like, all there is to do is go to the mall and do nothing. So that's pretty much how I met him. And then a few months ago, I started having kids over every Friday, like really big sleepovers, and then invited him one day. We became like friends, and then we just started talking, and that's pretty much it. But I'm really happy that it happened because I have not been this happy in a long time. Someone else just told me my face is fat. Thank you for that. So yeah, that's it for this one. You probably don't want to hear me talk any longer. I don't want to hear me talk any longer. If you have any questions or anything else that you think I should talk about next time, send it to me on my Tumblr ask box or in a comment, and I will get on that. Have a wonderful day.